Hello and welcome to the Montilivi Stadium. It's week 7 in the Spanish second division, and it's Girona against Las Palmas. Two sides who up until recently could boast of being Spanish top-flight Primera División teams, but not this season. Girona relegated last season from the Spanish top flight after a stay of just 2 seasons, their first ever couple of campaigns in the Spanish first division, and Las Palmas, who were relegated the season before last after their 3-season stint in the top flight. So both teams looking this season for a hopeful return to where they feel they belong in the top division of Spanish football. Let's have a look at the two lineups before we get underway. Coach Juan Carlos Unzué makes 3 changes to the side that lost away at Almeria in midweek. One of 2 successive defeats on the road for Girona. Out go Juanpe, he's suspended. Calavera is left out, and Mojica is left on the bench. In comes Adai Benitez and Alcalá at the back, and striker Cristian Stuani, man who scored 4 goals this season already, the Uruguayan veteran. He returns in attack to play alongside Marcual. Girona going back to a flat back 4 today with Pablo Maffio, Alcalá Ramalho and Adai Benitez playing in defence after with 3 at the back on Tuesday in that defeat away at high-flying Almeria. So Girona looking to defend their unbeaten record here in Montilivi this season. They've won 2 and drawn 1 here in their 3 home games so far. They're looking to bounce back, like I said, after those 2 successive defeats on the road, coming away in Almeria, first in Cádiz, away in Andalusia rather, first in Cádiz and then in Almeria. So 2 games without a win for Girona. In contrast, Las Palmas, they won on Thursday at home to struggling Oviedo. Pedri, the 16-year-old, his goal gave them their first win of the season. And coach Pepe Mel makes just 2 changes to the side that won in the Estadio Gran Canaria on Thursday. Aitami, the centre-back, is left out, and the Ivorian Drol also left out of the side today. They're on the bench, and Mantovani, the veteran Argentinian centre-back, he comes back in. And there's a return for Jonathan Vieira, who has returned to the club in the summer on loan from Bengzhuang, the Chinese side, who he joined back in February. Jonathan Vieira, in his 3rd spell with Las Palmas, scored 43 goals for the club in his previous 2 spells. A longer-awaited debut for his 3rd spell after his recovery from a rib injury. Referee today, Alejandro Muñiz, looking to get us underway here in the Montilivi Stadium, which holds just over 11,000. There is Jonathan Vieira, and then his 16-year-old Pedri, who will join Football Club Barcelona at the end of the season on loan after being subject to a transfer in the summer. Girona captain Alex Granell wearing the armband. Mantovani back in the side today for Las Palmas, who are without Christian Cedres due to illness. Also missing, of course, long-term injury victims Raul Fernandez, striker Araujo, Michael Mesa, Benito, and Ruben Castro, the veteran, He's been ruled out for a couple of months after hamstring surgery. Referee gets us underway here. Girona kicking from right to left in this first half in the home strip of red and white. Las Palmas in their distinctive, almost Brazil-like home kit of gold and blue. And the touch for Mauricio Lemos, the Uruguayan, playing alongside the Argentinian Mantovani at the back. Last time the two sides met here was in the Spanish First Division, rather, a couple of seasons back. January 2018. Girona really steamrolling in Las Palmas that day, winning 6-0. Hat-trick for Kenyan striker Michael Arunga, and the goals from Porto and Christian Stani, who's in the starting lineup today. However, the last time the two sides met here in the Spanish Second Division, Las Palmas left with all 3 points, a 2-1 win back in November of 2014. Here's Girona on the attack early on. Chance for Marqual to get the ball across. Looking for Stuani in the box. Marqual joined from Sevilla on loan after spending last season with Zaragoza. Benitez in at right back. Picked up deep by Ruiz de Galarreta. Present this season for Las Palmas, played every minute of the campaign. Pepe Mel has picked 21 different sides in his 21 games in charge of Las Palmas. Never repeated the same 11 in 2 consecutive matches, not yet anyway. Mel came in last season after the sacking of Paco Herrera. Himself was the second manager of the campaign. He came in early on with Las Palmas sacking coach Mauro Jimenez when they were in the top 6. Turned out to be, looked like a mistake, but it's Stuani on the attack. Stuani with a shot. He takes a deflection and goes behind for the corner. Here came off Mantovani. Mistake at the back by Mauricio Lemos. And a simple ball from Marqual. Chop from Stuani, and Mantovani foot in there to divert the ball over the crossbar. Maybe the first corner of the afternoon, and it goes to Girona. A host of players in the box, Gumbau amongst them. Stuani, Ramalho as well, looking for Ramalho at the far post. Goalkeeper Josep Martinez gets a touch. Jose Ramalho came up from the back, former Athletic Club defender. Marqual takes it on his chest. Turned in for the far post. It was Gumbau who was still up from the corner. All turned in there by Benitez. Juan Carlos Sontue, 52-year-old Girona coach, and his opposite number, 56-year-old Pepe Mel. email. A few coaches to Red Spells, Las Palmas and their rivals Tenerife. Change of Tenerife back in 2001, 2002. Juan Santoy, Girona was a former Tenerife player as well, so you know all about Las Palmas. Two clubs, big rivals in the Canary Islands. As Las Palmas, they attack down the right-hand side. They found Lemos. Girona managed to get it clear. 5 minutes gone here. Montilivi. Girona 0, Las Palmas 0. There's Las Palmas with an opportunity here, pulled it back. And that was Jonathan Vieira. Just couldn't get hold of it properly. Break down the left-hand side by the visitors. De La Vella pulling that ball back. Now it's Stuani trying to get in behind Las Palmas defense. Ruiz de Galarreta. Ruiz Galarreta goes down. That's going to be a free kick. By Stuani. Back who has returned to the club after a spell with German side Stuttgart. Felt as though that should have been a Girona throw-in. Alejandro Muñiz feels otherwise. Down this right-hand side, Alvaro Lemos with a good ball in, turned away. Captain Alex Granell. Again, the return ball there from Jonathan Vieira. Benitez just gets it away as best he can. That's the initiative straight back to Las Palmas, who started fairly brightly here. Both sides looking to climb into the top half of the table. Girona coming into this game in 14th place in the table. 7 points from their 6 matches so far. 2 wins and a draw at home, 3 defeats on the road for Carlos Ortue's side. Las Palmas in 17th place, just above the relegation zone. And just 6 points from their winning 6 games of the campaign. been 3 draws and 2 defeats for Pepe Mel's team so far. He win coming in midweek. A goal from 16-year-old Pedri, giving them 3 points. Game against Oviedo, but now it's Girona who have the best opportunity of the game so far. Stuani arriving in the 6-yard box after great work down the left-hand side. And there's Jothabed, I think, the midfielder, who pulled the ball back. Christian Stuani could have easily added to the 4 goals he's already scored this season. Let's see. 1-2 involving Jothabed and Mark Wild. Jothabed pulling it back, and Stuani just getting in front of goalkeeper Josep Martinez, stabbing the ball wide. Nice start from both sides. Opportunities early on here in Montilivi. Girona 0, Las Palmas 0. Over to the left, looking for Juanjo Narvaez. Pedri to go around Pablo Mafio. Jothabed. Benitez tidying up at the back for Girona. Cleared by goalkeeper Juan Carlos. Mauricio Lemos back to his goalkeeper Josep Martinez. Mauricio Lemos again back at the club after a spell in Italy. A couple of seasons with Sassuolo in Serie A. He played alongside the former Las Palmas player, Prince Boateng. Wild tries to hold it up, and he's taken down from behind by Alvaro Lemos. Thinks he was taken down from behind. In the end, he gives a free kick away for handball. Decision puts Las Palmas his way. Now Pedri looks so impressive Thursday on that win over Oviedo. And that was a strike from just outside the penalty area. Cernic it was, I think. Wide-footed effort. Think about Juan Carlos coming all the way. To Jothabed. To Romaglio. Over the top, looking Alex Gallar. Held up by Jonathan Vieira. So an inch into the game, Cernic got a man outside him, but he plays it right across the face of the box. And there's Nobody there for Las Palmas. Warm mid-September day here in Girona, in Catalonia, in northwestern Spain. Temperature in the mid to high 20s. Might be a factor today, certainly in this first half at least. Just failed to keep that ball in. It was Ramalho with the pass. Getting the foot in. It's all a bit scrappy in midfield at the moment. Taken down in Granel. Tries to switch the play. For Alex Callar over on the far side, it's De La Bella who goes across. Ball into the box looking for Stuani. He's away there by Mantavani. Vieira, nice turn. Ruiz de Galarreta. Ramalho. Good tracking well by Sunic. Posted high in the air by Alex Granel. Now Pedri. By Las Palmas, chance for Mark Wiley to initiate a counter-attack. Here's Jothabed. The pressure from Pedri. Girona finally get the free kick. We haven't played advantage. Opportunity from a set piece here for the home side. Alex Granel, the captain, taking charge of the situation. Bowers up there, line of 4 players on the edge of the Las Palmas penalty area. Granel plays the ball into the far post, then back across, looking for Stuani at the near post. It's almost guided into the path of Mark Weil. Instead, it's going to be second corner of the game for Girona. Stuani marked by Alberto De La Bella. Corner in, but it's held away by Las Palmas. Just about keeps it in. Wild turns it back nicely there for Jothabed. Some important defending there by Mantavani. Benitez just shoving Jonathan Vieira off the ball. Referee let it go. 20 minutes gone here in the Montilivi Stadium. Girona 0, Las Palmas 0. That's going to be a free kick. Verde taken it down from behind by Equatorial. Let's have a look at that free kick. And the back across. It might have been Mauritius who got the final touch. Stewani going in the near post. Combination of Lemos and Mantavani putting the ball out on the far side for that corner. See again, foul. Jonathan Vieira by Girona captain Alex Granell. Mafia began the game with a protective mask that they've been wearing in recent matches, but seems to have taken it off. Did an eye socket pre-season to have an operation. He's been wearing masks to protect that eye area. Seems to have rid of it since the start of the game. I don't know whether the bright sunshine here that was affect him in any way. Across into Alcala. Now Mafio gets that ball in, headed away by Mauricio Lemos. Hooked back in there by Ranel. That's going to bounce over the crossbar. As we reach the halfway point in the first half. There's Pablo Mafio back at the club after spell in Germany with Stuttgart. And a few Las Palmas fans sprinkled around the stadium. Over the top for Cernic. Cernic has got only one man in the middle, so he goes for goal. That's a good save there by Juan Carlos. Good effort from the Serbian. Realised he had hardly any support at all. Slaviop Cernic went for goal. Brought a good save from the Girona keeper. A touch from Jonathan Vieira, and it's Lyberia who gets a cross in. Takes a deflection. Goes behind for the corner. The first one of the game for Las Palmas. So again, Lemos winning the header. Cernic onside. Nice first touch and hit it well with his right foot. It was a good save in the end by Juan Carlos. Girona to defend this corner. Palmas take it short. Cross comes in, headed up in the air there by Ramalho. Mark Wilde flicks it on. Lemos stayed up after the corner. Have to run back as Girona still possession with that. Ball back pass by Pablo Mafio, but he was fouled according to the referee Alejandro Muñiz. It'll be a free kick to Girona. Tried that off the hook a little bit there. So we get a glimpse again of Cernic's right foot effort. That save by Girona keeper Juan Carlos. Switching it nicely across. Kayar, who was looking for Stuani. Girona win it back. Now Marquardt. Touch on there by Gombao. The cross for Mafia. For the cross into the far post, looking for Marquardt, and it's headed away there by Alvaro Lemos. Alex Granade. Mario. Jothabed. And looking for the head of Stuani. The easiest ball to deal with for the Uruguayan. So again, that ball coming in. And Lemos heading the ball away. Stuani. There was a foul there by the Las Palmas defender, Jothabed. Verde flicks it on for Juanjo Narvaez. Narvaez hasn't been in the game much, but there's an effort which is charged out. On the far side by Stuani. Free kick. Grenade. Take charge. Jothabed leaves it to his captain. Low ball into the box, turned away. Everything Eritrea. That's Las Palmas on the counter. Cernic looking to combine with Alvaro Lemos. Girona just get the ball downfield as quickly as they can. Touch from Eritrea, now comes across to Mantabani. Alvaro Lemos swings that ball in into a handball by Gombao. Referee allows play to continue. Marquardt. Martinez comes out of his box, then decides against it, just gets it all into the penalty area. Stadium here in Girona. Delivery vastly reduced over the summer, just over 11,000. Not quite full today, but plenty of noise here for the visit of Las Palmas. As Lemos puts that ball in, a good chance there for Juanjo Narvaez, who was in the penalty area. Header. Did well to find a space between the defenders. Narvaez. Colombian striker. Lyberia into the youth system. Madrid. Narvaez. corner. Galan not too happy. Narvaez involved again. In fact, the last touch came off the Colombian, so it's going to be a goal kick. 52-year-old Juan Carlos Onthue started the season last year in charge of Celta de Vigo. Was at Celta de Vigo. The contract wasn't extended for last season. After time out from coaching, he returned at the start of the campaign for 2019-2020 campaign in the second division with Girona. Here's Mark Weil to take on Alvaro Lemos. So of course, assistant to Luis Enrique. His time in charge of Football Club Barcelona. Prior to that, he'd been goalkeeping coach in Barcelona as well. Played there back in the late 80s on Cote as a goalkeeper. Dani Benitez. Through quickly, looking for Mark White. It's going to be kick to Las Palmas. Ball bouncing up and just surprising goalkeeper Josep Martinez. Fortunately, no one in the vicinity to take advantage of the mistake. Las Palmas almost getting themselves into trouble here. Mantovani stops it going out for the corner. Best he could do really there, the 35-year-old Pepe Mel takes his side to play positive attacking, passing football, but I'm not sure that's quite what he had in mind there. Forward for Stuani, goalkeeper comes and collides with his own player, I think. Stuani in the middle. Stuani was going for the ball. Referee comes across. Stuani pleads his innocence. You can see again it was Mantovani and Josep Martinez. Seems to come off worse. Josep Martinez, the goalkeeper, going down. Must have landed quite awkwardly because there didn't seem to be too much contact between the two players. Landed awkwardly. Seems to have a calf problem, the goalkeeper. Take the opportunity to take on a bit of liquid here, as I was saying before. Still quite warm, despite the fact that mid-September. Davani on his feet. Another look, Pablo Mafio playing the ball through. Stuani battling with Mantovani. Mantovani was caught by the goalkeeper rather than the other way around. Tucked away with his coaching staff looking up from the sidelines. Minutes to go to half-time still. Girona 0, Las Palmas 0. A few efforts on goal, but too many clear-cut chances to recall in this opening half so far. Montavani. Cernic who tried to keep it in. Now Alcala. Bombao. Gallardo as well, looking for the ball on the return, but Pedri back the defender. Mauricio Lemos gets it away. Held up by Jonathan Vieira. In fact, it was Juanjo Narvaez who held it up nicely. There's Vieira on that left-hand side. Fabio Gonzalez in the centre midfield alongside with the Galarreta. Lemos to Montavani. And from Las Palmas. Vieira to Pedri. De La Bella on this left-hand side. He's got two men in the middle. One of them is Cernic. Cernic nods it down. Headed away by Alcala. Headed away by Mark Walsh-Tuani. Done by Ruiz Galarreta. Into the box, Jonathan Vieira looking for Cernic in the middle. Las Palmas' best spell of the game so far. And down for Las Palmas. Brought to halt to the game momentarily. It's Mauricio Lemos. In a little battle with his fellow Uruguayan Christian Struani today. It was Narvaez, which is called from now by Girona captain Alex Granell. Cut up by De La Bella. It's Pablo Mafia who's gone down, and De La Bella moves the ball into the stand. Mafia is in a certain bit of distress. Two stoppages in this first half. I'm sure there'll be at least a minute or two to be added on by the referee Alejandro Muñiz. At the end of the first half, Johan Mojica, Colombian, warms up for Girona. And Mafia. Looks like a groin injury there. The two players making the universal substitution sign. Brother picked up a groin stain there, the Girona right back. Mojica continues to warm up. Pablo Mafia still sprayed out on the turf. And you can see again, stretching there. Seemed to feel something go at the inside of his thigh. Could be a groin injury, and I don't think there's any way he can continue. It's going to be Mojica to come on. Pablo Mafia hasn't had the best of luck with injuries so far on his return to Girona. After that eye socket injury picked up in pre-season, now what looks like a groin strain. Momentarily, Girona down to 10 men. Mauricio Lemos to Ruiz de Galarreta. He's got Alvaro Lemos on his right-hand side. There's Dewani all over Mantovani. And indeed, Johan Mojica is going to come on. 27-year-old Colombian. His third full season with Girona. Joined in the winter transfer market in 2016-17. Often played as a wing-back under former bosses Pablo Machin and Eusebio. Gonzalez went up all in midfield. Two whistles from the Girona crowd. They weren't too enamoured with the way he did it. And they're down to Juanjo Narvaez. Squirts out to the right. It's going to be a throw in to Girona. Finds Alvaro Lemos. Played over the top, and that's just too close to goalkeeper Juan Carlos. And again, transferring the goalkeeper. This time Jonathan Vieira. Jonathan Vieira. More smiles in the end. His first game back in Spanish football. That spell in China. On loan until January. We're into the final minute of the 45 here in the first half in the Estadio Montilivi. Girona 0, Las Palmas 0. And Davani just hooks that ball away. There's going to be a minute or two of added time at the end of the half. Mojica with the throw in for Girona. For the headers to Dewani. Nice touch there from Narvaez. Narvaez plays that ball in. Chance for Cernic. Cernic on the turn. Goes down under pressure from Alcalá. Las Palmas going into this game. So we have a couple of minutes added on. The referee Alejandro Muñiz. One or two stoppages or injuries in that first half, so it seems not unreasonable to me. Alvaro Lemos chased down by Mark Wilde. clearance by Josep Martinez over the head of Benitez. Just lets it roll out for the throw-in. Benitez has gone over to play at right back now with Pablo Mafio off the field and Mojica playing at left back. Alex Galliard. Mojica. Swept across there, looking for Pedri, the teenager who hasn't really shown in this game in the way he has in the game so far this season. Still plenty of time though, as we approach the half-time whistle. Kumbal. Jothered. And the referee points the two sides towards the dressing rooms here in the Montilivi Stadium. Two boos is ringing out. It's not too happy with what they've seen in the first half from the home side. As the two teams go off, it's Girona 0, Las Palmas 0. Pretty tight first half. Las Palmas probably had more of the ball. And a good effort from Cernic, which was well saved by Girona keeper Juan Carlos. The closest we came to a goal in the first half. Girona, their best chance fell early on to Christian Stuani at the near post. He just tapped the ball wide as he got in front of Las Palmas goalkeeper Josep Martinez. So 0-0 here at the break. Still plenty to play for with those 3 points still on offer here. As we leave you with some statistics from the opening 45 minutes, and then we'll be back very shortly for the second half.
femenina, la botiga de l'estadi online, la botiga.girona.com. Avui som 8.332 espectadors de Montilivi. Gràcies a tots per ser-hi i fent el nostre nit com fins ara.
Hello and welcome back to Montilivi Stadium. It's week 7 in the Spanish second division. 0-0 between Girona and Las Palmas at half-time. What does the second half have in store for us? Fairly even over the opening 45 minutes. Both sides had one decent chance at least to open the scoring, but no goals as we get underway here in the second half. Girona kicking from left to right in the second half, and almost immediately they for a free kick Right on the edge of the area. Gerard Gumbau, former Barca player, brought down on the edge of the box. Foul there by Fabio Rodriguez. Fabio González rather. So it could be an early test for goalkeeper Josep Martinez. Mojica standing over the ball. Captain Alex Granell as well. So 30 yards out. Las Palmas with 4 men in the wall. Mojica came on towards the end of the first half to replace the injured Pablo Maffeo. Left foot, he could try and swing this into the top corner. Let's have a look. Mojica, that's well curled, and that wasn't too far away. Goalkeeper Josep Martinez came across as if he had it covered. And to be fair to the keeper, he probably did, but Mojica struck it well. I think it looked a bit closer on that angle than it did from behind the goal. Here's again Mojica into the action. Chance to get across. It's a good one. Look at the headers to Stuani. Lemos is up there. And it's for the Uruguayan. Martinez just slices that ball out of play because Las Palmas have a man down. Over on the far side, it's Jonathan Vieira, I think, or possibly Alvaro Lemos. Pimpernel looks on. I think he'll be the happier, or he will have been the happier of the two coaches at half-time. Las Palmas grew into the game as the first half went on. It's the home side who started the brighter at the start of the second half. Mojica, the throw-in. Lemos coming across and trying to cut off his run. And have a look at the 2-11s out there on the field in case you missed it at the beginning of the game. Girona have Juan Carlos in goal, Mojica, Alcalá, Ramalho and Adai Benitez at the back. In midfield, Alex Gallard, Jozabet, Gumbau and Alex Granell. And then in front, Mark Wild and Stuani. Mojica, as I've said, came on just before half-time to replace the injured Pablo Maffeo. Went off with what looked like a groin strain. Las Palmas, they go with Josep Martinez in goal, Alvaro Lemos, Mantovani, Mauricio Lemos and De La Bella at the back. In midfield, Serenic, Ruiz de Galarreta, Fabio González and Pedri. And up front, Juan Jornavaiz and Jonathan Vieira. Alcalá goes to Ramalho. Stuani battling a little bit too much for the referee's liking. Alejandro Muñiz. With Mantovani. Josep Martinez. The long clearance. Now Pedri. Gumbau caught. 5 minutes of the second half gone. Girona 0, Las Palmas 0. And Las Palmas now going to make a substitution. Jonathan Vieira, we're lacking a little bit of match fitness after recovering from that rib injury. Makes way for Jean Meldrol, the man from the Ivory Coast. One of Las Palmas' few signings in the summer. Brought in from Turkish club Antalyaspor. Will take his place up front alongside Juanjo Narvaez. It's going to be a corner for Las Palmas. Swung into the box there by Pedri. While Gombao taking down Narvaez from behind. That'll be a free kick to Las Palmas. It's going to be Alberto de la Bella, former Real Sociedad left back, to swing this ball in for Las Palmas. In fact, he takes it quickly now, they're all in a bit of space, they're all on the edge of the box. It's his cross in. Headed away by Gombao. And he follows de la Bella, who again flicks it down the line for Drol. Ivorian. It's it back to de la Bella. Now Pedri. Fills that ball out to the right for Alvaro Lemos, but his teammate had just checked back. As we see that killing effort from the 16-year-old, well saved by Juan Carlos, the Girona goalkeeper. By Ramalho. Dealt with by de la Bella. Now Mauricio Lemos. Down from one end to another here at the moment. The side really able to impose themselves on the game. Girona started the second half well, but faded slightly in the last few minutes. Did that ball go out of play? It does now. Jothaved. Mojica to take on Cernic. It's his cross at the near post with Stuani lurking, but Josep Martinez covering the ball well at the first attempt. Again, another long ball looking to utilise the pace of Jean Meldrol. 22-year-old Ivorian. Let's go in with Perugia. 10 minutes gone now in the second half, still no score. Girona unbeaten here in Montilivi this season. Wins against Malaga and Rayo Vallecano. Draw against Sporting. Bow. From Benitez, moved over to right back after starting the game at left back. With the injury to Pablo Mafia, Mojica taking over at left back, and Benitez swapping flanks. Girona want to make another substitution. Samuel Saith to come on. Samuel Saith, 28-year-old, replaces captain Alex Granell. Most recently played under the famous Argentinian coach Marcelo Bielsa at Leeds. De Lyberia has the ball back inside. Picked up by Roll, who hits it first time. Shook it well, but just directed on goal. Samuel Saith most recently Getafe. On in this second half for Girona. Place of Alex Granell. Juanjo Narvaez playing that ball out to the far side. There's nobody there. Picked up on while looking to do everything on his own, and that should be the goalkeeper. As indeed, Josep Martinez off his line quickly. Now Roll get it onto his right foot. Pedri with quick feet. Pedri into the box, gets it onto his left foot. Good defending there from Benitez. Las Palmas will have a corner. Important to maintain hydrated in the sunshine. He's ready for this corner. Now comes into the far post. Everybody missed it. Larsen to lose it slightly in the sun, and Murcio Lemos for Las Palmas came in. It's going to be throw-in, I think, to Las Palmas. So Masters came off Alcalá. I think he's stealing some yards here with that throw-in. Under by Gombao. The ball from Alcalá for Samuel Saith. Samuel Saith got a man outside him. And that was a good ball into the box, looking for Stuani. And Mantovani had to stretch and get a touch to put it behind for the corner. That was an impressive counter-attack from Girona. First time they've got dangerous in this second half. Themselves a corner. Ball whipped in, and that's a good punch away by the goalkeeper. Benito to get come onto his right foot to get a cross in. Instead uses his left. Into the far post. Chance here for Mark Weil, and it just dawdled and took too long. And gave Mantovani the chance to come across. The whistler's gone. Not sure if it would have counted. It's as though there could have been a foul in the build-up. Push by Stuani, perhaps. Mauricio Lemos, indeed. Free kick given. Well, this is pocket pinched. Samuel Sainz moves out to Ruiz Galarreta. Girona have a chance now again. They got numbers up. Mark White looks to take on his man. Sainz back in, and that could be a penalty. Indeed it is. The referee was right on the spot. Points straight to the penalty spot. Alejandro Muñiz, and Girona will have a chance to take the lead here. Just over an hour gone in the Estadio Montilivi. Palmas players still protesting. The referee was quite clear. Samuel Sainz tried to flick it back, and it was Alvaro Lemos just seemed to stick out his arm in an attempt to block the ball getting into Mark White. The referee was right there and had no hesitation awarding the penalty to Girona. So Cristian Stuani will have the opportunity to score his 5th goal of the season and join the Almeria striker Seco at the top of the scoring charts in the Spanish 2nd Division. As we get another glimpse again, Samuel Sainz just tried to flick that ball through. Alvaro Lemos did seem to turn, angle his body, try and stop that ball getting through. I think the referee is just having the decision confirmed by the VAR team. Remember, video assistant referee in place in the Spanish 2nd Division from the start of this season. Well, that's brought the Girona fans to life. There will be a penalty. No question of that decision being overturned now. Cristian Stuani is the man who has the responsibility of putting Girona ahead. Stuani versus Josep Martinez. Stuani makes no mistake. Girona take the lead here after 63 minutes. Cristian Stuani scores his 5th league goal of the season. And it's Girona 1, Las Palmas 0. Well, the goal, no question of the decision in the end to award the penalty. And Stuani emphatically rams home the penalty to give the home side the lead. Just what the game needed. You felt a goal to bring it to life, and that's exactly what's happened here. Samuel Sainz with the flick, Alvaro Lemos with the handball, and Stuani rams home the penalty to make it Girona 1, Las Palmas 0. Now, what can Pepe Mel's side do here in the second half? They had a good spell themselves in the first half, but Girona, you have to say, probably being the better team in the second half. Now is the momentum with the home side. And Las Palmas come back after giving away that penalty and allowing Girona to take the lead. Still 25 minutes of normal time remaining here, so plenty of time for Las Palmas to turn things around. Here they are on the attack with Bedri. Mauricio Lemos swings it over to the right-hand side there for Andrew Lemos, who's looking to make amends after giving away that penalty. Here he is onto his left foot. Tries down on the edge of the box. De La Vella. Good ball in for Pedri. Pedri with the cross in. Snapped up by Girona keeper Juan Carlos. Pedri scored his first goal for Las Palmas last weekend after he missed the game the previous weekend. Due to international commitments away with the Spanish under-18 side. Scored for them, as well as a dangerous ball comes in from the left-hand side from Mojica. Las Palmas get away with it. Girona threatening a second. But there's a foul on Jean-Amel Droll. Las Palmas will have a free kick inside the Girona half. Lemos. There's the ball into feet. Picked up here by Narvaez, and now it's Droll to take on his man. It's a bit of support there from De La Vella. De La Vella. Ball swung in, and a chance at the near post. It was the youngster Pedri who got the header on it. Was killed in by Ruiz de Galarreta. Pedri, despite being one of the smallest men on the field, getting in front of his man Ramalho, just to head the ball wide. Towering header there from Mauricio Lemos. Done by Las Palmas in midfield. Narvaez, late challenge there on Fabio González. Las Palmas haven't heard the whistle. And it's going to be a yellow card for Gerard Gumbau. First yellow of the game. Comes after 68 minutes. Las Palmas still have the advantage, but the referee deciding to bring play back to issue caution as young striker Juan Fernandez gets ready to come on. Substitution is going to be made. It's going to be 20-year-old Juan Fernandez to come on to replace Serbian Cernic. He made a couple of appearances this season as a substitute. Maybe Samu Saif get a chance to, and the ball's whipped away by the goalkeeper. Lemos with a bit of a high foot there, and that's surely going to be a free kick. Alex Gallar coming in the first place for Girona before Lemos raised his foot. The initial burst down the right-hand side was by Samu Saif. That's what caused the problems. For the man in the box, played it across. Goalkeeper got a hand to it, but just pushed it almost into the path of Alex Gallar. Lemos lifting his boot inside the area, but it will be an indirect free kick for dangerous play. Ball placed inside the penalty area. No penalty, of course, given as dangerous plays penalised with an indirect free kick, not a direct free kick. Forming in the wall. Free kick just inside the box. Not much room to play with for Girona in terms of getting it up and over the wall. Alcalá. Is there some offside as well. And Alex Ayar. But they can't shoot directly from this free kick. Needs to be a touch first as Alcalá hits it, and Las Palmas defence right on top of him as soon as Samosai touched that ball. After all that, it's going to be a throw in to Girona. One throw into the box, looking on the head there of Alcalá, who'd stayed up. By Alcalá. Juanjo Narváez, who's gone down. Colombian wins the free kick. Alcalá going up with his arm raised. Las Palmas getting ready to make another substitution. Goalkeeper Juan Carlos comes and takes that cleanly. It's going to be striker Thomas Peckard, the man from the Czech Republic, to come on. Now Ramalho looking for Mujica down that left-hand side, and the ball just goes beyond him. And it's going to be Thomas Peckard to come on. He's going to replace the 16-year-old Pedri. Thomas Peckard, 30-year-old striker. His second season with Las Palmas, just scored the one goal last season. Girona going to make a change as well, rather. Jothabed goes off. And he's going to be replaced by Pape Diamanca. Numantia midfielder. From Senegal. Just under a quarter of an hour to go. Stwani and Mantamani maintaining the battle that's been going on all afternoon. And we'll kick it down the left. Chance of volleying across the Las Palmas penalty area. Lyberia back to Mauricio Lemos. Girona 1, Las Palmas 0. Stwani's penalty after 64 minutes. Still the difference between the two sides. Two cries of handball as Diamanca comes away with it. Mojica. Girona will be looking to hit Las Palmas on the break here. Sambo side. Mark Wild with an opportunity. Wild makes it 2-0. The Las Palmas players have their arms up, looking across at the referee's assistant. And this could well be ruled out for offside. The referee is going to let this be decided by VAR. The referee's assistant put his flag up once the passage of play had come to an end. Judging from that initial replay, Mark Wild did look just half a yard offside. I have a feeling that Samuel Sykes delayed his pass just a little bit too long. And indeed, the goal is not going to count. It'll be a free kick to Las Palmas for offside. Opportunity wasted there for Girona. If Samuel Sykes had just released that ball a little bit quicker. In the end, I think though the right decision was made. Mark Wild thought he'd scored his second league goal of the season. Lemos. Samuel Sykes just taking one or two touches too many. Good finish from Gual. But it won't count. Again for the striker, but Josep Martinez, goalkeeper, is quickly off his line. Across to De La Bella, and to Ruiz de Galarreta on a meld roll. Lyberia with a good ball into the box. And that's a good piece of defending there from Ravalho. Thomas Beckard was waiting at the far post. Well, there being the opportunity Las Palmas needed there to equalise. Droll picks the ball up on the edge of the box to Fabio Gonzalez. And that cross comes in from Álvaro Lemas, and in the end just tipped over the crossbar by Juan Carlos. He gave away the penalty, looking to make amends as we move into the final 10 minutes of this contest. Girona 1, Las Palmas 0. Lemos, I'm not sure whether he was trying to put a cross in there or go for goal, but in the end, Juan Carlos had to make the save. Corner to Las Palmas. And then a header from Peckard over the crossbar. Let's see again. Could have been going in. Saved by the goalkeeper. Stawani. Pulled down there. Girona needs the pressure somewhat. This free kick inside the Las Palmas half. Side with the tipping free kick, a lofted free kick, and Jose Martinez coming out, snapping the ball up at the second attempt. Ball into the box there, looking for Peckard. Close to the goalkeeper Juan Carlos. Palmas play down on the right-hand side. Wow. Down to Alex Galliard. Just wants to get it back. Girona trying to play themselves out of trouble. Do quite the opposite. De La Bella. Droll. Sees the gap between the two defenders. It suddenly disappears now. Ruiz de Galarreta played into the far post. Peckard, almost a chance there for Narvaez. Players sprawled all over the shop. It's Benitez who's down. So again, Adai just caught by Droll, picks himself up. Down again as Peckard complains about an incident inside the penalty area. Pepe Mel trying to motivate his team. It's just over 5 minutes of normal time remaining. Ade Benitez still down inside the Girona penalty area. And Mel go between the gap between the two defenders. Benitez still down. Bad news for him is that Girona have used all three substitutes in this game so far. Benitez not too happy with the way Jean Maldrol attack that space between the two defenders. Benitez getting ready to come back on. Picked up by Diamanka. And Alcalá almost playing himself into trouble. And he does well. In fact, it was Gombao who stole that ball in midfield. Mojica looking for Samu Sainz. Samu Sainz got an opportunity to get across in here. Stuani's in the box. Samu Sainz does brilliantly well. Tries to get onto his right foot though. And then Stuani, and a good save at the near post. Stuani plays it back across the penalty area. The 6-yard box rather. And Las Palmas survive. Christian Stuani so close to getting a second for himself and his team. It was all thanks to good work down that left-hand side by Samu Sainz. Away from Mantovani, not once but twice. And then Alvaro Lemos as well. And got a good cross in with his left foot. Stuani with the header. And a great save at the near post by Josep Martinez. Stuani so good in the air. Getting up above De La Villa. And a good save. Girona on the attack again. De La Villa again involved stopping. Attack for Las Palmas as the ball goes behind John Aldrol. A free kick, I think, for the foul on De La Villa. There by Ramalho. Gives Las Palmas a free kick in a dangerous situation. Wasn't the cleverest of challenges there by the centre-back. It's going to be Mauricio Lemos to play the ball into the box. Unless he fancies his chances in a proper goal. Las Palmas do have 7 players on the edge of the penalty area. Just over 90 seconds of normal time remaining. The Lemos to have a go at goal, and it's punched away by Juan Carlos. That near post rather completely covered. Diamanka gets a touch, and it's De La Villa. Now Grohl. Nicely done by Alex Galliard. Samu Sainz sends that ball on for Mark Guay. He's got Stuani in the middle. Guay tries to go it alone. A good save by Josep Martinez. Sainz plays it back across. And again, Girona wastes the opportunity to go for this, to get that second. And Las Palmas on the counter. Droll. Oh, and that's a good save by Juan Carlos. Jean Aldrol's effort curling into the far corner. What a way that would have been to open your accounts for your new club. And Juan Carlos with a fingertip save. All happening here in the Montilivi Stadium. Mark Weil going for goal. He had 4 men with him inside the penalty area. Stuani clearly shouting for the ball. Now Las Palmas with a corner, and it's Alcalá who gets a touch on it. Nicolas Reta with the ball into the box. Pekard takes it on his chest, and it's Marqual who hacks it away. We've got 4 minutes of injury time. The 90 minutes are up here. Girona 1, Las Palmas 0. The feeling that there's still maybe a goal left in this game, but at which end? As Droll is on the attack again, looking to take on Adai Benitez. Droll does really well, and then Adai Benitez gets back into position. And it's going to be another corner to Las Palmas into the 2nd minute of injury time. Can the home side hang on here for a 3rd win out of 4 in the Montilivi Stadium? And a victory, which temporarily at least would take them up into the top half of the table. Corner comes in, headed away by Alcalá. And just thumped downfield. Josep Martinez with the header. Girona not in any great hurry to take this throw in. Adai Benitez. Diamanka heads the ball up in the air. Stuani runs into the referee's assistant. Thanks to the delight of the crowd here in Montilivi. Now Lyberia. It's going to be a free kick to Las Palmas. One last throw of the dice here as we move into the final minute of injury time. There's to be a sting in the tail of this game. Girona leading by 1-0. Goalkeeper Josep Martinez himself comes up. We've just seen him use his head to clear the ball inside his own half. Certainly tall enough to cause a few problems in that Girona defence. It'll be Alvaro Lemos who played this ball in. A whole host of players waiting on the far side of the penalty area. Yellow card in the meantime for Alex Galliard. Lemos plays that ball in. It's headed away there by Stuani. Mojica to Samu Sainz. Samu Sainz gets away from his man and then has a pop-up goal as he sees Josep Martinez out of his penalty area. But in fact, the final whistle has gone here in the Montilivi Stadium. Girona have won by 1-0. A second-half penalty from Christian Stuani, enough to give the home side all 3 points and take them temporarily, at least, into the top half of the table. But boy, did they have to suffer. Las Palmas threw everything at them, and even right at the death, Girona still weren't guaranteed all 3 points. They had plenty of opportunities, especially in the last 15 minutes, to put the game beyond the visitors, but they failed to take them. But in the end, that 1 goal was just enough to make it 3 wins out of 4 here in the Montilivi Stadium. Juan Carlos Santoy's side remain unbeaten here at home. And if they can do something about their poor away form so far, then they could well be one of the teams pushing for promotion come the end of the season.
Voy con Viera cuando me digáis. ¿Puedo ir ya? Estamos con Jonathan Viera, el jugador de la Unión
We're
Deportiva
here
Las
with
Palmas.
Jonathan Viera.
volvías a vestir la camiseta amarilla, no ha podido ser.
How did it feel today to have the yellow shirt back
creo
on?
que bueno que el equipo ha hecho un buen partido,
Well, I
ha
think the
peleado,
team played
pero
well, they
bueno,
battled.
sabíamos que veníamos un campo complicado.
We knew we were
También
going to a
venía
tough
una
ground.
dinámica que no era buena y
They're
bueno, al final un
coming off the back
penalti ahí
of
se llevó 3 puntos que yo
two
creo
defeats.
que
The
lo más
penalty
justo
that
hubiese sido un
decided
empate, ¿no?
the game, and I think a draw would have been fair.
¿Cómo lo habéis visto?
How did you see the
No
penalty?
fue muy lejos, pero bueno, hoy en día
Well, I
con-
was quite a bit away,
con la
but
cámara, con el VAR, pues yo no creo que
I had to look
que
at it
se
with the
hayan
VAR.
equivocado.
A pesar del esfuerzo del
Despite the
equipo
efforts
y que ha
by the
merecido
team,
más,
you
con
think you
Marcheco
deserve
con una
more?
derrota que duele.
It's another defeat that
Sí,
hurts
yo
now.
creo que lo más justo era un empate. Creo
Like
que
I said, I
el
think the
equipo
most
ha
important,
hecho
the
mérito
most,
para por lo
the
menos
fairest thing
llevarse
would
un
have been a
punto.
draw.
Pero bueno, esto es fútbol, hay que seguir.
that's football,
el
you have to
viernes
carry on.
En casa tenemos que ganar.
We have to win
¿Tu
at home.
vuelta cómo te has sentido?
How did you feel on
Bueno, un poco
your
cansado,
return?
creo que después de casi
Well,
3 meses sin jugar, pues al
a little
principio
tired
cuesta,
after
pero
almost
bueno,
3 months without playing.
Intentaré ponerme lo mejor posible lo antes
Well, I just want
posible.
to get
Mucha suerte.
Gracias.
fitness
Venga, para
back as soon as I
Jonathan Viera,
can.
jugador de la Unión Deportiva Las Palmas, cuando ya viene por aquí a esta posición el goleador del Enhorabuena, tío. Vamos con Estuani. Estamos con el goleador del Girona.
Here we are with the Girona goal scorer Christian Stuani. Penalty, but now 5 goals and a goal that gives you a victory today.
Esos 3 puntos que para nosotros
Well, I think the 3
hoy
points
eran
for us
vitales.
are really important for us today.
Bueno, en la tabla estábamos un poco bajos y creo que esta
We were a
victoria
bit
nos refuerza.
In the bottom half of the
Creo que
table,
ha sido
so
un
that
partido
helps us a
duro, un
lot.
partido
It
igualado,
was a tough game, very
pero
tight,
bueno, nos lo llevamos con justicia.
but we take
Pasa que
a
el
deserved win.
público exige, claro, que se juegue bien, que se juegue bien. Al
Well, the
final
fans
los
want you to
puntos
play
son
well,
los
but you can't always
Lógico, el
do that,
público,
and sometimes it's
lo
just
que
3
quiere
points.
ganar todos los partidos.
Yeah,
Está
we want
bien
to
que
win
nos
every
exijan. Al final nosotros sabemos que es segunda división es complicado.
We know the second division is a tough division.
Bien, se juntan bien, es difícil entrarle.
Teams difficult to break down.
En estos momentos lo importante
But
es
the most
ganar,
important
y
thing
el
at the
equipo
moment
ganó.
is to win.
Vienes de primera división, es muy difícil ganar cualquier partido en segunda.
Sí,
Coming from the first
cualquier
division, where it's
partido es duro,
difficult to
cualquier
win in the
equipo,
second division.
te compite muchísimo.
No, the
y
teams
está claro que si no estamos bien no podemos ganar.
compete, and if we're not in a good
Muchas gracias.
good form, we can't win.
Que ha marcado ya su quinto gol en el día
Christian
de hoy con la
Stuani,
camiseta del
the scorer of the only goal of the game in today's match, which ended Girona 1, Las Palmas 0.